This video may contain topics of a sensitive nature, so ratings may be disabled or comments may be moderated at any time. The content in this program are the thoughts of the host, RJRTV and its affiliated network channels, and does not reflect any biased opinions, persons and events mentioned. Recently a site and channel video update was posted. It was a far cry from the usual voiceover with static caption. Now normally site and channel update videos normally range around 15 to 30 views on average. But this one suddenly exploded to numbers that I could not explain. We're talking about 200 to 300 views, and that's just in the first week. Why? It featured me in a Zentai suit. What? Zentai? You crazy or weird or something? Yes, call me all of those things, but it was something different and the idea just came into my head. Well, it did pay off. And it came completely out of the blue as well. So, you're wondering, what's the Zentai suit and what does it do? Well, this video will teach you the basics. This is RJRTV's guide to the Zentai suit. Costs, availability, sizing, and all that sort of stuff. So, why was that update video posted? Well, of course it was something different, but I did not expect the hundreds of views to come after that. So you probably wonder, what the hell is Zentai? And what is it used for? Well, this basic 101 video should teach you the basics of Zentai, the different types of suits, and how to get them. So, let's show you the basics. Okay, let's cover basic definition. Zentai is a tight-fitting cat suit made of stretchable lycra, aka spandex fabric, which covers the entire body, head to toe, face to feet. The meaning of the word comes from the Japanese word Zenshintai Zetsu, aka full body tights. That's how you say it. Whoa! Full body tights? You nuts? Well no, I'm not. So why do people wear them anyway? As many people are different in many ways, shapes and forms, Zentai is liked for different reasons, not just the stuff you see on YouTube. Now the basic reasons of Zentai suits include the enclosure aspect. When you wear the suit, there's a feeling of being totally enclosed and separated from the rest of the world. In fact, a slight claustrophobic feeling that some experience is very pleasant and calming. Awareness. The compression of the fabric gives a massaging effect from everywhere, bringing a heightened awareness. Of course, masking, transformation and anonymity. It allows you to become something or something else or someone else. And this is a biggie for people with autism-related sensory issues. It can actually help in that by producing a calming effect. So we got the basic reasons out of the road. How does one breathe in this thing? Well, this question is often brought up a lot. How can you breathe in it? Well, it's easy. Zentai suits, as I mentioned, are made of fabrics, but the common ones are nylon and lycra, aka spandex. These fabrics provide easy breathing space in the suit. There are also other types of fabrics used in the suits, such as PVC and latex, but I wouldn't advise getting a suit with a hood like that. Just for the safety is, it can become very hard to breathe very quick. Also, some metallic suits can be hard to breathe through, but they'll be covered later on. Now, how do you see in them? You can see in the suit, but only a fraction known. Now, I can't bring a camera inside the suit, but a picture should be worth it. But enough of the simplest of tasks you can see. The quality of vision depends on the thickness of the fabric and the suit colour. For example, dark colours means darker vision, but also better vision as well. Coated and metallic fabrics can make seeing hard at times. Okay, now what types of suits are there? Well, there's your normal or stock standard as shown here. The stock standard suits contain the basics. Full suit with hands, feet, and hood. There's also optional components such as open hoods, detachable hands and feet, separated toes, and many other zipper types. The second one is a body bag. Now unfortunately I can't show that image on YouTube, but basically pictured as a suit with no arms and legs. Basically a spandex tube with a headpiece. And of course, the mermaid suit, which is like the normal Zentai suit with one additional feature. Instead of legs, it has a mermaid tail. These suits are relatively new, but provide a new experience to the Zentai. Now we've covered all three suit types. Now, why aren't some suits created equal? You can pick any colour to make a suit, but do you go with a normal standard fabric based suit or go with a metallic? If you go with a normal based fabric one, then you're right, but the metallics is what you've got to watch out for. Not all metallics are equal. The cheap ones you get from eBay use a metallic paint coat, and it does wear off after time, but the more expensive ones use a metallic based fabric and last longer. So choose wisely when you pick your suit out. So now we've taught you the basics. How do you get one of them? With the internet, today you can buy a suit almost immediately. Places like eBay are a good place if you're starting out. Suit prices usually range from $10 to $30 US, and shipping costs usually $10 to $20 US. Most of the suits do come from China, but you can find them from other countries. A mid-range price point is Milanu. They also sell the suits as well. We can't show any pictures there. And then the high-end range, which is of course Fetsfash, normally retailing $150 US and upwards. Now here are some tips to ensure you get the right suit at the right size at the right price from all retailers. Make sure the suit you want comes in the size you want. Most sellers won't do custom sizing and usually will go the standard default, extra small, small, medium large, extra large and XXL. But if you do find a seller with custom sizing, make sure the measurements are right and accurate. Make sure the seller has a good eBay history. By that meaning the seller should have good feedback. If you see a seller with lots of neutral or negative feedback, then steer clear. There's nothing worse than buying a suit from that seller and finding out it doesn't turn up or it doesn't fit. Check your shipping costs and time frames. Most eBay sellers and retailers will use EMS or of course postal service couriers and of course standard delivery companies like DHL, FedEx and UPS. EMS will take 5 to 10 days to arrive depending on your location, and courier services are a lot shorter. But do not go with normal postage services. These can take up to at least a month or two to get to your location. Now with YouTube's 10-minute limit fast approaching, I thought I'd add one more bit before we go into part 2. If you live in a rural or regional area, please be careful. Delivery times may be a bit longer than expected with courier companies such as DHL, FedEx or UPS. Now FedEx and UPS from memory deliver to local post offices here in Australia in rural and regional areas because it gets handed off to AAE. But if it is with DHL or other companies, they'll hand the parcel on to the delivery company in that area and it can cause all sorts of havoc, so just beware. And finally, as a final note, make sure you check the suit for defects and tears and damages before you put it on. And we'll leave that for you to decide. And there you go, that's the basics of how a Zentai suit works. So now, if you like, go get one yourself. Or, keep watching, there's more to come. I hope this guide has helped you in deciding your suit or decide to get one. So until then folks, there's more vids on the way. This is RJ saying, stay sharp. Guide to Sentai videos are covered under Creative Commons, a better way to share your work. Visit creativecommons.org and license your next YouTube video with the free Creative Commons licensing tool. Share, remix, redistribute. All free, all legal. Go ahead, give it a go.